What's up guys, it's Trade Hour. I hope you guys have had some good trading. Hope you've been liking the videos and hopefully you can use some of the stuff that I'm currently teaching. So let's get into it. Okay guys, there's one thing that I do need to say, and that is for the people that are currently struggling with trading, if you're just going to click on a bunch of videos, then don't watch them. There's no point in even viewing that video. It needs your full attention in every video, because some videos will help you regardless if others don't, but just clicking on the video and then clicking off isn't going to help your trading to understand it. I am using really basic and fundamental skills that everyday traders can use and understand in their heads, because most people just give it the big blasé when it is really simple to break down to you guys. And that being said, I need you guys to like this video, subscribe, and we'll get into it. So you've clicked on this video because you want a day trading strategy. Well, I'm going to tell you what I trade, how I trade, and how I become effective and have an edge in the market. Okay, so first thing that I want to talk about is cumulative delta. So I have cumulative delta, which measures the buyers compared to the sellers. So if you see, these green bars are buyers, these red bars are sellers. So what am I actually looking for? So if we are selling off, as you can see, and delta is making new lows, I know I'm in a massive downtrend, right? Because we're selling off. However, if delta is making new highs, then I know I'm in an uptrend, right? As well as visualizing the market. However, if delta has divergences, with this being one, where delta is lower than this delta actually on the market, then it's a divergence. So that helps me identify if we are in a sell side, even though it doesn't look it from delta. Okay, so guys, I also do VWAP ST Dev Bands V2. Essentially what this does is this highlights oversold and overbought positions. So oversold would be this green bit. It works kind of like on the flip side, if you can make sense of that, and overbought positions are in the red. So I also have volume, and this gives me a steady line of how the volume's coming in for the day. It also gives me good representation on different levels. Don't use it that much. I only really use this red line. So we also have liquidity swings and liquidity voids. So what these are these are points of interest. Personally, for me, I love to trade the bottoms and then turn it into a big profit. So what this allows me to do is give us big liquidity voids and big highs, big lows, and then doing the entry point and trying to match that, right? Because everyone wants to have good entry points. But what these are these targeted liquidity and liquidity grabs in the market. So when the banks want to push the price down to then buy, it shows you all the different ranges. But what this is good for is if you see that these liquidity voids, these are actually offers layers of support and resistance. So as you can see, every time that we've had a void, we've had a support area from these voids, at least for a good hour or two, right? So how do I use this? So take this for example, right? So I kind of know that support's going to be around this area because I've had the void, right? I also know that we are in an oversold position because we're in the green. I also know at this stage right now, we are in an uptrend according to cumulative delta, because we've gone up, we're in the green. So I've got 3 areas of points right now, right? To show that I am in an uptrend and to show that I am at the bottom currently. So I would always go in after the second candle, just to confirm my thesis, right? so the second candle, I would always put my stop loss below this liquidity void. What this allows me to do is, because from my own personal research that I know that I've got probably 45 an hour, hour and a half until we may break this new low from these liquidity grabs, if you can see here, right? So this allows me to get excellent entries and essentially mop up profits all day long, right? So make sure these three things are ticking, right? So for instance, because we're going for a buy, right? We're going for an uptrend. But because the market has automatically come down to an oversold position, which is this green area, we've then had confirmation from cumulative delta that buyers are currently in and that we are showing signs of an uptrend. We've then had, if you can see it, confirmation from a void that liquidity void has essentially shutted. What that means, like I've said, is that there is a new area of support when we make one. So three things: we need to be in an oversold position, cumulative delta needs to be showing signs that we're in an uptrend, and liquidity void needs to happen in order for us to put in. So with this move, these moves can honestly be anything, right? On the flip side, what could that mean? That could mean the exact same. So if we are overbought, we'll be in the red if we've had a liquidity void at the top. And then if we are moving into a downtrend on cumulative delta, then after the second market candle, we would put in. Okay, guys. So remember, three things, three rules to get in. If two of the rules show, don't get it in. If one of the rules shows in, don't get in. If all three show, get in. So that's my day trading strategy. But what I want you guys to do right now on the screen is look here and see if you see a pattern right now, and tell me what you would do in your heads. Give you a little minute to think about it. Well, if you guys have seen my previous video, I do a thesis and day trading strategy on the 3 peaks. So can you see 3 peaks there, guys? Well, if you can't, I'll show you. So, as you can see. So, what the 3 peaks is, pretty much in basic terms, is 1 point of interest, followed by a second point of interest, and then we target a buy order just above or below the trend line that we've set. So first point of interest, second point of interest, followed by a trend line, and then we target a sell order for either just above the trend line or just below it. So that's my 3 peaks thesis, and it's a high probability setup as well. So as you can see, if we got in, let's just say here, and then we went down to here, then obviously we've made a fuck ton of money. But I am not a financial advisor, so you guys do you. If this has somehow made sense to you guys, then by all means you can use it. This is currently on TradingView. This is what I like to trade on because you can connect multiple accounts through different brokers, and it's just overall the best for me. I think this has the least amount of slippages, so when I put into an order and I want to take it off, I take it off immediately. When I want to get filled, I get filled immediately, and for me it is just amazing. But yes, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this. Please give it a like, give it a comment if it has helped you out, and I also need you guys to subscribe because I'm on the journey to hopefully getting 1,000 subscribers. So if it's helped you, please do that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.